The Score is the place for local spring high school sports, and we've got some for you right now. Brought to you by Central Maine Community College. More than just a community college, over 40 academic degrees and certificates, and one of the lowest tuition rates in New England. Just go to cmcc.edu. Central Maine Motors Auto Group in Waterville, the dealer with no dock fees, where cars and trucks cost you less. Online at cmautogroup.com. By Hammond Lumber Company, serving Maine and New Hampshire from 22 locations. Your building project partner, hammondlumber.com. Midstate Machine. Looking for a career? Check out the Machinist Development Program at midstateusa.com. Whittemore & Sons, your Coyote tractor dealer. Sales and service by a family that cares. Somerset Stone and Stove, offering quality gas, pellet, and wood stoves and hardscape products. 201 Tire, Battery, and Service, your tire and battery experts on the Augusta-Vassalboro line. SBS Carbon Copy in Waterville, where printing's personal, not puzzling. PJ Diggs, the excavation pros. If it's dirt, they do it. Renewal by Anderson, award-winning replacement windows and doors. Schedule your free consultation today. Assistance Plus, providing home care, behavioral health, and developmental services. Together, we can make a difference. Maine Preventative Maintenance, your complete heating, cooling, and plumbing contractor. The Harry J. Smith Company, 13 Sanger Avenue, Waterville, serving the Central Maine community for over 100 years. JDH3 Design at jdh3designs.com, where they can print on just about anything. Valley Beverage, delivering great beverages every day. Dixon's Country Market in Benton, with 24-hour diesel service and the best takeout food around. And by Casella Waste, for your residential and commercial trash pickup. Now, let's go live to Mike Violet and A.J. Knight.
Good afternoon. Welcome to Jack Nicholson Field in Winslow, where this afternoon here on The Score, we bring you live coverage of high school baseball. It's a Class B North matchup today between the Winslow Black Raiders and the Cony Rams. I'm Mike Violet. He's A.J. Knight, along with our Score crew here at nice, pleasant, but windy Winslow High School and Jack Nicholson Field. It seems as if anytime we are outside, it is usually windy. Today is no exception. At least it's warm. Temperature is 66 degrees as we sit here right now. And I will say this one thing on this blustery day. If you are going to hit a home run today, you have some kind of power. Yeah. Because the wind is gusting in from center field, sometimes from right field in. And if you're going to hit one out today, I suggest hitting it to left.
Yeah, you're going to have to scorch it if you're going to get it out of here like a screaming line drive, which, to be fair, we did see, as you said, to hit it to left, we did see Parker Morin in the game we had between Cony and Erskine, I believe it was, go oppo for a 2-run shot.
Yeah, and that's like going oppo at Yankee Stadium with a short porch because that's a short porch in right field there in Augusta at McGuire Field, that's for sure. Parker Morin, of course, playing today, playing shortstop for the Cony Rams today. The Rams come in with a 6-3 record, and they come in playing really good baseball. They are ranked number 3 in the latest Teal points in the Class B North Heel points. Winslow, it's been a struggle this year, rebuilding year, new coach Scott Francois, and they are 1-9 so far. A closer win last time out, and that's what you gauge things by here in this kind of season for Winslow, a 4-1 loss to the Belfast Lions.
Yeah, I think they've been pretty they've been consistent. They've scored 1 run in 7 of their 9 games, so they haven't been shut out at least. So they're able to find some consistency and build on that. But the problem is they've really limited opponents, keeping them off the scoreboards. Opponents have scored at least 6 runs in all but 2 of their games, and that's they've done 10 total. And so, we say that adage all the time, usually when we're broadcasting for Skowhegan, because it always seems like they just have such a wealth of pitching. But you say it all the time, pitching doesn't grow on trees in Central Maine, and I think Winslow, as you talk about rebuilding, pitching kind of in short supply as they kind of figure things out.
And Cony has lost to Iron this year. They lost to Messalonsky in their opener 14-6. They were mercy ruled by Lawrence 14-4, and then played Lawrence much closer back on April 29th, 4-3. So they have lost twice to Lawrence this year and once to Messalonsky. So we're talking about two of the better teams in Class B North.
Yeah, and it's worth noting, two of those three losses, the two big Lawrence and Messalonsky losses happened at the beginning of the season. Cony started 1-2. And I know we were ahead of the Erskine Academy game. We read the recap of that Messalonsky game. The story that was actually errors for them. So it was, I think the game was a little bit closer, and they just had a bunch of defensive miscues, and the game completely got away from them. But since they started 1-2 means they're 5-1 since, and that one loss, like you said, a one-run game to a really good Lawrence team.
Exactly. A really, really good Lawrence team that lost its first game of the year in a game we had on Friday. The field is dry. The infield is in pretty good shape. It is windswept for sure, but we have a partly sunny day. The pitching matchup today, Jordan Benedict on the hill for the Cony Rams. Isaiah Costigan will toe the slab today for the Winslow Black Raiders. We'll take a timeout. We'll come back with the starting lineups and have baseball for you. It's Winslow. It's Cony. It's next on The Score.
For us, it's a family business that is steeped in tradition. You know, our relationship with Waterville goes back a long ways. Over the years, we've been fortunate enough to grow, and we've been able to grow with the town. We look at the work that we do as something bigger than just the sale of a car or the servicing of an automobile. We're here to be a part of something bigger than just ourselves by giving back to the community with our time and our energy, because it's all about taking care of people.
Central Maine Community College in Auburn. Over 40 academic degrees and programs recognized as some of the best in the United States. Nursing, criminal justice, forensics, psychology, IT, education, culinary arts, and so much more. Offering one of the lowest tuition rates in New England. Plus, a top-seeded national champion producing athletics department. Central Maine Community College in Auburn. Find your passion. Go to cmcc.edu.
We have created our own drink company. The fastest growing sports drink in history.
We will run! We will run!
Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to have
The monkey has prime!
This season, we are hydrated.
The official sports drink of the UFC. It's time!
Oh, that's good.
Distributed by Valley Beverage of Lewiston.
When you're ready to tackle your next building project, no matter how big or small, depend on Hammond Lumber Company for the products and services you need. The knowledgeable staff at Hammond Lumber will be with you every step of the way and keep your project on schedule. From free estimating and project planning to design and drafting services, an extensive product inventory with a wide variety of brands to choose from, and of course, Hammond delivers from any of the locations across Maine and New Hampshire. Hammond Lumber Company, your building project partner.
Spring is the season of rejuvenation and the perfect time to revitalize your home with Renewal by Andersen. Our spring savings event is only once a year. Call Renewal by Andersen to schedule your free window diagnosis and take advantage of this incredible limited time offer. We've installed over 4 million windows, earning us 4.7 stars in customer satisfaction. Call the number below or visit us online today. And remember, call now because these great savings end soon.
The better way to a better window. Renewal by Andersen.
I'm Drew.
I'm Jeremy.
We are JDH3 Designs. We're a Maine family offering laser engraving of just about anything and custom apparel. We love to work with other local businesses as well as people within the community to bring your design ideas to life.
JDH3 Designs. Visit their website at jdh3designs.com and like them on Facebook. JDH3 Designs. They customize just about anything.
Looking to begin or further your career in manufacturing and don't know where to start? Midstate Machine is in need of CNC machinists at our Winslow facility, where we manufacture components for some of the most exciting industries: aerospace, defense, power generation. I'm Jeremy Stanford, manufacturing manager, and I personally want to invite you to come learn about the great pay and benefits Midstate Machine has to offer. To apply, visit midstateusa.com. That's midstateusa.com, an equal opportunity employer. Come grow with us.
Discover the printing experience you've been searching for at SBS Carbon Copy on 54 Main Street in Waterville. Tired of getting lost in big box stores? Whether you need unique business cards or large format printing up to 44 inches wide, customized invitations that scream you, we've got it all. Our team is here to print, copy, or scan with a smile. Fast, affordable, and with a touch of personality. Don't settle for ordinary. Dash over to mainprintingservices.com where printing's personal, not puzzling.
Nokian Tires, available at 201 Tire Battery and Service, Route 201, Vassalboro. Your complete auto center. Mechanics you can trust. Nokian Tires to keep you safe on the road. Plus, 201 Tire Battery and Service is a state inspection station. They have batteries and accessories, including custom battery cables available. And of course, those great Nokian tires. 201 Tire Battery and Service, Route 201, Vassalboro.
I came for a visit and I just fell in love with it.
They just want to see you be you and just excel.
There's a lot of opportunities here.
It really gives me time to figure out what I want to do with my life.
It's a good stepping stone to get to where you want to be.
The tuition is definitely part of what brought me here.
You know, credits transfer, that's huge, especially for a community college when you're trying to figure out what you want.
CM's the best place. Honestly, it's the best place. You got to be here to experience it.
Raising money for our cause, supporting our neighbors, helping to recognize those that should be recognized, providing educational opportunities, working together to make someone's day just a bit brighter. Our employees enjoy being a part of making our communities a better place to live and work. Skowhegan Savings Bank.
Notice the price of gas and oil lately? Thinking about a pellet stove? Pellets are a renewable resource that are economical, and pellet stoves don't have to be ugly or loud. Come talk to us at Somerset Stone & Stove. Let us explain why now is the best time to have your pellet stove installed. Wouldn't you love to have a gas stove or fireplace designed for your home? Let Somerset Stone & Stove design and install a Regency gas stove or fireplace that is just right for you. Let us customize your Regency gas stove or fireplace while you enjoy the beauty and warmth. Visit Somerset Stone & Stove in Oakland.
Mike Violet, AJ Knight, and our Score crew back here live at Jack Nicholson Field in Winslow as the Black Raiders and the Cony Rams get ready to go at it. The Cony Rams, coached by Don Plourde, they will go this way. Anderson Noyes leads off. He plays at first. He's catching. Let's start that again. Let's give you the starting lineup for the Cony Rams, coached by Don Plourde. Anderson Noyes will lead off. He will catch. Batting second is the shortstop, Parker Morin. Hitting third and playing in center field, Landon Foster. Batting cleanup is the third baseman, Wyatt McKenney. Hitting fifth and playing in left field, that is Lance Terrio. Batting sixth, playing first base, Trent Hayward. Hitting seventh and pitching, Jordan Benedict. Batting eighth and playing at second base is Tegan Hutchinson. And batting ninth and playing in right field is Cooper Clark. So again, it's Noyes, Morin, and Foster, McKenney, Terrio, and Hayward, Benedict, Hutchinson, and Clark. And they will face right-hander Isaiah Costigan, who's got two more warm-up pitches to go. That means we've got time to give you the defense for the Winslow Black Raiders of Scott Franzose. They go this way, left, right in the outfield, Matt Curian in left. Brady Willett is in center. Will Parent is in right. Third to first on the infield, Ben Thomas at third. Tyler Netto at short. Davian Costigan at second base. And Nolan Kelly is at first with Isaiah Costigan. And Tucker Parmelo, the battery. And we are set to go.
Anderson Noyes, the leadoff man, is the catcher. I can only assume a position you are super familiar with, playing catcher yourself and leading off.
I am, but not leading off. That never happened. If my on-base percentage was better, perhaps that would have happened, but it wasn't. I like to swing. All right, Costigan ready to go against Anderson Noyes. First pitch of the ball game is swung on and nubbed out in front. That's a foul ball. Hit the batter. So it's a foul ball, one ball on Noyes. Noyes, Parker Moore, and Landon Foster. Today's game brought to you by Central Maine Community College in Auburn. Find your passion. Go to cmcc.edu. 0-1 on Noyes. Costigan the sign from Parmelo. Here it is. Held back on what looked like a changeup. 1 ball, 1 strike. It is a symmetrical ballpark here. It's 320 down the lines, 340 to the power alleys, and 350 to dead center field. Here's the 1-1. That's popped straight up the chute. A play for the third baseman. Thomas is over, and he doesn't get it. About 3 or 4 feet shy of the railing, and that just goes into the books as a strike. Tough play over there when you get close. Teammate should have been yelling that he had room.
Yeah, because I think you saw there kind of slowed up a little bit. It definitely was in play to catch.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Costigan deals to Noyes. Held back, and it is a ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes. On deck is Parker Morin. 2-2 on Noyes leading off here in this ball game. Costigan rocks. Here it is. Fouled back. 1-2, or excuse me, 2-2 it remains.
We were here for the season openers, the Battle of the Bridge. Waterville came over here to Winslow, and the issue for Winslow that day was free passes.
Yeah, Costigan looks like a strike throw. I've not seen him pitch before. 2-2. It's 3-2. So, of course, as soon as I say that, he throws the ball. 3 balls, 2 strikes, but he's been around the plate.
Yeah, a couple foul balls. He's throwing stuff he hadn't been able to size up. Nearly gets that little dribbler on the first pitch.
The 3-2. It's strike 3. Threw a strike there, and looking is Noyes, so he fans on a called third strike. 1 up, 1 out. Here is Parker Morin. Right-handed hitting sophomore shortstop, has plenty of power. And they play him to pull in the outfield. And that is a good idea to do today. Of course, he bunts, puts it down. Tough play. Costigan over, got him. Isaiah Costigan fielding his position brilliantly there. He got over, picked it up, and on the fly, flipped it over to Kelly, and they get him. 1-3, but put a star beside that one in the scorebook. Parker Morin is out trying to bunt his way on 1-3. Excellent play by Costigan. Check swing by Foster. 1 ball, no strikes on Legatron. So he pitched a complete game shutout last week. And, of course, we called him Legatron during the football season because of his kicking prowess. That's a curve in there for a strike. So I asked his mother, do we call him Armatron now?
Well, he's got such a weird collection of positions because he went from golf to kicker. So he became our favorite.
The 1-1, a breaking ball in there for a strike, 1-2.
Then in the hockey season, he, of course, went from kicker to goalie, which makes no sense to me, but I love it.
And he played some great goal this year
for
Cony.
It was a very good Cony team.
1-2 is bounced to first. Right there is Kelly. Kelly bobbles, but he gets over and gets the bag, and that's it. A rocking chair. First inning for Isaiah Costigan. Gets a called third strike, a ground ball back to him, which he made a good play on, and a ground ball 3 unassisted. That's it. Nothing across for the Cony Rams. We go to the bottom of the first inning. There is no score. You are watching and listening to high school baseball on The Score.
Manchester Motors is your official Coyote tractor dealer. If you work the land, you just got to be a jack-of-all-trades type. There's just too much to do. So if you got to be a welder, or a farmer, or a ditch digger, that's just who you are that day. Then tomorrow, you can be somebody else. Find your Coyote tractor at Manchester Motors, 1031 Western Avenue, Manchester.
Over 30 years ago, Paul and John A. Bowen set out on a mission to help aging Mainers stay in their own homes. Assistance Plus grew from their passion, dedication, and integrity where clients come first. Today, Assistance Plus serves not only the elderly, but clients with developmental and behavioral health challenges. Assistance Plus is here for you today and through all points of your life.
Scott Franzosi's Winslow Black Raiders line up this way today against Jordan Benedict. It's Davian Costigan leading off. He'll play second base. Batting second, shortstop Tyler Netto. Hitting third in center field, Brady Willett. Batting cleanup and catching, Tucker Pomerleau. Hitting fifth and playing at first base, Nolan Kelly. Batting sixth and playing in left field, Matt Curian. Hitting seventh, playing third base, Ben Thomas. Batting eighth end, Playing right field is Will Parent, and hitting ninth and pitching today is Isaiah Costigan. So Winslow with Davian Costigan, Neto, Willett, Pomerleau, Kelly, Curian, then Thomas, Parent, and Costigan. Defensively for Cony lines up like this. Lance Terrio in left, Landon Foster in center, Cooper Clark is in right, third to first along the infield, Wyatt McKinney at third, Parker Morin at short, Tegan Hutchinson at second, Trent Hayward is at first, and the battery, Jordan Benedict throwing to Anderson Noyes. Costigan retired. Isaiah, that is. Cony in order. Let's see if Davian Costigan can get it started here for Winslow offensively. The right-handed batting second baseman facing Jordan Benedict. Benedict, as you can see, goes from the stretch. Fastball popped up. There's a play. Pomerleau lost it, and so he's not going to get it. Or check that Noyes lost it. Wrong team's catcher. That was a ball that was in play, but Noyes started going toward the mound.
Yeah, that one you had a chance, but only if you get the break on it right away.
Yeah, only if you see it off the bat. He did not. So one strike on Costigan. Davian with a good rip on a fastball there. Noyes with the sign. They play him straight up and short in the outfield. Here's the 0-1. That's on the corner for a strike. 0-2. It's Costigan, Neto, and Willett to start it off here for Winslow.
That was one of the things for this Cony team. Pitching was going to be an area that was examined as they lost a lot of talent, but they have really reloaded nicely.
The 0-2. Swing and a miss. High heat got him. So 3 pitches, and Costigan is extinguished by Jordan Benedict. 1 up, 1 out. Here's Tyler Neto, the shortstop. Neto, right-handed batter. Pretty close to the plate. And Benedict ready. Here it is. Strike called. So each pitcher throwing strikes near the plate.
We like that.
1 strike on Tyler Neto. We sure do. Breaking ball in the dirt in the left-handed batter's box. 1 ball, 1 strike. On deck is Brady Willett. No score. 1 out here, bottom 1.
And Benedict really popping that glove, too. That fastball's
got
coming.
a good fastball.
Yeah.
Benedict with the 1-1. Upstairs, 2 balls and a strike.
Nice job by Neto. We've seen the last few games, even when the bunt is set, not pulling back. He recognizes ball, takes the ball.
2-1. Benedict deals. In the dirt, 3-1. The wind is shifted now. It's more first to third.
Which is weird because it was right as we got the pregame going, it was blowing straight at our faces.
In our face, yeah. So Neto with the count his way, 3 balls, 1 strike. Let's see what Benedict and Noyes cook up here. The set by Jordan Benedict. Here's the 3-1. Upstairs, bent him back, ball 4. And Neto is on. He's the first base runner of the game. A 1-out walk.
Number 14, Brady Willett.
And here's Brady Willett, right-handed batting center fielder. Neto can run. Let's see if Coach Franzozzi wants to test the arm here of Anderson Noyes. Pretty good lead. Slide step, strike 1. 0-1 on Willett. Pomerleau on deck. One out, man at first. Benedict. Runner goes, pitches a check swing, it's a strike. Great throw, he is safe. Boy, that was a bang-bang play at second base. A great throw by Noyes, a good handle by Morin, but getting in there is Neto. I thought they had him.
I think they said I think he had his foot into the bag. He didn't have a great angle on our replay there. Foot into the bag before tag was applied.
So it's 0-2, 0-3. Swinging and missing is Willett's second strikeout. 2 outs for Pomerleau. And by the way, our replay is brought to you by Midstate Machine. If you're looking for a career, Check out the Machinist Development Program at midstateusa.com. So Winslow with a runner in scoring position at second for Pomerleau, their cleanup man, and the Winslow catcher. Trying to bring in a run. Get the jump here on Cony, and Benedict off the mound as the runner scramble back and gets me into my zone early on.
He did. It looked like he had a chance. Nobody was back, but he looked like he had him caught a little bit.
Here's the set by Benedict. Pitch to Pomerleau is wide, ball one.
But I would agree with you. The way Benedict has been, he's got 2 strikeouts already. He has a walk, but he's got 2 strikeouts. I think you could just try and get Pomerleau at the plate.
1 ball, no strikes on the Winslow catcher. Neto at second with 2 outs. Throw, nobody there, see? You see?
Yeah, they kind of ran a trick play because Morin from the shortstop position kind of ran all the way around Neto, and then Hutchinson came in and just airmailed it.
You get stupid with this pick off a runner stuff with 2 outs in a scoreless game of the first inning. Here's the set. The pitch is a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Just do that. Well, because like you said, they lucked out because Neto, I think, again, was caught leaning a little bit, so he slid in, didn't have time to get up. But you let him get to third like that, now a wild pitch, anything like that, lets a run in.
Here's the 1-1. Breaking ball in the dirt, swing and a miss. Good stop there by Noyes, held the runner at second base. And it's 1 ball, 2 strikes as Pomerleau was way out in front of a ball that he couldn't have hit with a boat paddle. And it's 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Yeah, I think his best tool for that one would have been a shovel.
Shovel, broom, boat paddle. Here's the 1-2. Low. 2 balls, 2 strikes on Pomerleau. If he can reach Kelly, would be next. 2-2. With 2 outs, bottom 1, no score. Pomerleau trying to change that against Benedict. The set. Here's the pitch. Fastball got him. He strikes out the side. Jordan Benedict gets 2 strikeouts swinging and 1 looking, all wrapped around a walk that was completely harmless. No runs, no hits, no errors. 1 left. We have finished 1. No score. Winslow and Cony. It's high school baseball on the score.
At PJ Diggs, they know septic systems. Maybe your existing system is failing or it's a new house lot. You need new installation. Call PJ Diggs. They can bring their site evaluator to design the right septic system. Headed to camp? Ditch the outhouse for a newly installed system. How about a septic system for your campsite? Imagine your own private campground. Already have a septic design? PJ Diggs can install it for you. Call 431-4299. That's 431-4299. At PJ Diggs, they know septic systems. 131 Hinkley Road, Canaan.
Whittemore & Sons, your Coyote tractor dealer. Dependable sales and service for over 50 years. We are located on the Waterville Road in Skowhegan. Sales and service by a family who cares.
If you have been looking or wanting a complete heating, cooling, and plumbing contractor for residential or commercial all under one roof, Maine Preventative Maintenance is the only number you'll need. Maine Preventative Maintenance is also a registered and recommended heat pump installer with Efficiency of Maine. You may even be eligible for financing through Efficiency of Maine. Emergencies always happen at the most inconvenient times. Don't put it off any longer. Don't wait until something happens. Call Maine Preventative Maintenance today for peace of mind. Maine Preventative Maintenance, 465-4505, 465-4505.
Tomorrow night on the score, girls lacrosse, Lincoln Academy and Meso. Good matchup out in Oakland. Game time 5:30. Live video and audio right here at centralmainsports.com, 1160thescore.com, and on YouTube at Central Maine Sports. Wyatt McKenney to lead it off against Isaiah Costigan, who got the side in order in the first in the dirt for ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. Our schedule always up at centralmainsports.com. And every game we ever do, always in the vault at centralmainsports.com and on our YouTube channel. Low and away, 2-0.
I was going to say, can't reiterate enough. Always free.
Always free. McKenney, Terrio, and Hayward, middle of the order for Cony. 2-0, 3-0. Missed low and away.
Yeah, talking about the Meslonsky team tomorrow, speaking of a team who started slow and has gotten scorching hot like this Cony baseball team, that girls lacrosse team.
3-0 is upstairs, ball 4. That's the first base runner of the game in the person of Wyatt McKenney. Yeah, we saw them play last week against Lewiston.
Yeah, shout out to all the Parsons family who follows on social media. I promise the highlights will be coming.
E.J. Parsons had herself a day, scoring 4, denying 2, playing goal. First pitch, a strike on Lance Terrio, the left fielder.
You did not hear Mike wrong. She scored 4 goals, and she stopped 2.
She donned the lacrosse version of the tools of ignorance and got in goal. 0-1 Ontario, and a bluff as stepping off there as he has to if you're going to bluff his Costigan. Still 0-1 on the hitter Terrio. McKenney at first. Ground ball shortstop way. Neto ranges over. They get 1 at second. The throw to first high, not in time. So out at second on the fielder's choice, 6-4 is McKenney, and Terrio reaches.
First baseman, Trent Hayward.
So 1 out. Terrio at first now. Here's Trent Hayward, the first baseman.
That was a heck of a snag there by Kelly to keep that at fielder's choice and not sort of swapping spots with the E6. E4.
Yeah, it would be 6. No, it would be 4. You're right. Throw to second is not in time. 6-4 was the fielder's choice. That's a steal of second by Terrio, so each team has stolen a base. And the count is 1 strike. Pitch was a strike on Hayward, right-handed batting first baseman. So Cony has a man in scoring position now here in the second. That's a little nubber, and that'll kick and stay foul. A lot of spin on that, and she spun toward foul ground. 0-2 on Hayward. On deck is Jordan Benedict.
Costigan doing a nice job early. Got a K already, pitching to contact, not giving up anything solid, right? You get it was only a fielder's choice, but it looked like a double play ball, just some good speed, beat it out.
The set here by Costigan. Runner with a good lead. And now a bluff there.
Yeah, because Winslow, their middle infielders there have wide splits, so nobody's holding Terrio.
Perhaps. All right, now second baseman Costigan ranges over. That's in the dirt. That's a wild pitch all the way to the backstop. No way Pomerleau could reach that. So an inopportune time to throw one wide, and now the potential first run of the game is on third. So a fielder's choice with 1 out, a steal, and now a wild pitch. And Terrio was on third with a 1-2 count. The set by Costigan. Fouled off.
Woo.
Breaking ball.
Caught that one, I think.
No worse for the wear. He shook it right off.
So I'm going to say this quietly so he can't hear this, but the catchers wear tools of ignorance. Do the umps also
No,
wear
that is not.
Okay. I didn't think so. That's why I wanted to say
the tools of ignorance. Here's the set. Here's the 1-2. Upstairs, that's off the glove, and the run is going to score. Now that is a pass ball. That's a ball that Pomerleau has got to handle. So really a freebie issued here by Winslow, a fielder's choice, stolen base, wild pitch, passed ball. Talk about manufacturing a run, and it is 1-0 Cony. That pitch was a ball. It's 2-2, bases clean now, but a run in. It's 1-0. Late swing, little line pop up into the outfield, and hustling back there, unable to get it, Costigan. And a little humpback line drive into right for a base hit for Hayward. So if you think that way, the run would have scored anyway.
That's true.
If you think that way. 1 out, run in. Runner at first. Here's Jordan Benedict, the right-handed batting pitcher. Big guy, a lot of power. Open stance against Costigan. High strike. 0-1. Isaiah Costigan in a little bit of trouble. It's not like he's been hit because he hasn't. Runner is halfway. The throw is late, and stealing second base is Hayward. He got halfway, stopped, and then continued.
And they kind of had an awkward slide into second base there.
2 balls, no strikes. Runner in scoring position. Fastball for a strike. 2-1.
Would it be accurate to describe the winds today in Winslow as swirling? Because it feels like they just keep picking different directions.
Yes, it would be. Pitch bends him back, and it is 3-1. On deck is Tegan Hutchinson. 3 balls, 1 strike. Runner at second, a run in. It's 1-0 Cony. That ball is belted into left field. That's a base hit. Ranging over Curian Fields, but the runner coming in to score. And holding at first base with an RBI single is Jordan Benedict, and it's 2-0 as Benedict helps his own cause.
Turned on that one and just belted it right over the head of Thomas, who could only just watch it go.
So 2 in, and here is Hutchinson, the right-handed batting second baseman. Now time called. Don Plord wants a word. So 2 in, and that certainly was the loudest hit ball of the game so far.
Yeah, well, like you said, we've only had, for Cony, it's just their second hit, and Hayward kind of drops in a blooper right behind first base.
That's what it was.
Yeah.
A bloop. Yeah, that was a bullet right there. So runner at first, 2 in. It's 2-0 Cony, and still just 1 out. Upstairs, runner goes. The throw to second is not in time. And they are running wild. That's a steal for Benedict. Pitch was a ball to Hutchinson. 1 ball, no strike. So Cony with another runner in scoring position.
Yeah, last 3 base runners, Terrio, Hayward, and now Benedict have all stolen second.
Here's the 1-0. Foul tipped. Back to the screen. 1 ball, 1 strike. Number 9 hitter Cooper Clark fetches that loose ball. One ball, 1 strike. At second is Jordan Benedict. Here's the deal by Costigan. Breaking ball in the dirt. Good stop by Parmelo. Doesn't know where it is. And now he finds it in front.
I think that was actually the ump. Let me take a look here on the replay. That was the ump, actually.
Hey,
good defense.
That's like a goalpost for a goaltender in hockey.
He'll take it.
2 balls, 1 strike. Belted right off the glove of Thomas. And hitting third and being waved in is Benedict. He will score. Error on the third baseman, and it's 3-0. The ball was hit hard, but it was right at him.
And he kind of snow-coned it, too.
17, right fielder, Cooper Clark.
So E5, unearned run there. 3-0. Hutchinson on first, and here is Cooper Clark. Right-handed batting, right fielder. Tomahawk swing, it's a miss. The throw to second as the runner goes. And he is in there. Do we have what? Catcher's interference?
I think they called it on the batter.
Yeah. I mean, interference on the catcher, so yes.
Got a late look there on the replay, but he ducked, so he was standing right in the way.
All right, so the pitch is a strike, and the runner sent back to first. Or is the runner out?
No, they called him out.
Okay, so he is out. My bad.
How do you mark? Is that count as caught stealing? No, right?
Yeah, I think you have to.
Okay, I was trying to figure out how you.
I'll go 2-4 caught stealing.
Score that.
The 0-2 foul tipped.
Oh, I got it.
No, you don't.
I didn't flinch at all. It lost a lot of mustard by the time it got over here.
A ground ball toward us with a fence in front, and you didn't flinch. You are a big, strong man.
I try to be.
The 0-2. Breaking ball way out in front, swung on and missed strike 3, and Clark fans, and that is the inning. 3 runs come in for the Cony Rams. They get those 3 runs on. Let's see, 1-2 base hits. There was an error. And no man left on, and that's it for the second inning, or the top of the inning anyway. It's Cony 3 and Winslow nothing. We go to the bottom of the third. We'll do it right after this on The Score.
Dixon's Country Market on the Neck Road, Benton has it all. Sunoco gas and 24-hour diesel, plus a jam-packed store with what you need to grab and go. And so much succulent food. Huge sandwiches, delicious wraps, and hand-tossed fresh dough-loaded pizza. They have drinks, snacks, fresh meat and cheese in their deli counter, plus local Lively's products that won't cost you a lot of money. And remember those whoopie pies? Delightful, delicious Dixon's Country Market in Benton, supporting local high school sports.
Casella Waste. You see their trucks everywhere all the time. That's because they're out taking care of customers like you. Roll-off dumpsters, they've got them 15 to 50 yards. And they're in your neighborhood picking up the trash so you don't have to worry about it. Weekly, bi-weekly, or monthly from 2 to 10 yards. Casella Waste will also deliver portable toilets when and where you need them. And they offer septic services. Call to learn more about Casella Waste. 872-8257, 872-8257 for Casella Waste.
For us, it's a family business that is steeped in tradition. You know, our relationship with Waterville goes back a long ways. Over the years, we've been fortunate enough to grow, and we've been able to grow with the town. We look at the work that we do as something bigger than just the sale of a car or the servicing of an automobile. We're here to be a part of something bigger than just ourselves by giving back to the community with our time and our energy, because it's all about taking care of people.
All right, we get ready to go here to the bottom of the second inning. And Nolan Kelly will lead it off.
4 batters up in the first inning. No one made contact. 1 walk, 3 strikeouts.
Yep, 2 swinging and 1 looking for Jordan Benedict. And here's Kelly, the right-handed hitting first baseman, 3-0 Cony. In the dirt ball 1, it's Kelly, Kurian, and Thomas. 5, 6, 7. Here in the bottom of the second. Let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Yeah, Mike, especially. It's a nice day. Let's enjoy it.
Off the hands and caught by the pitcher, Benedict. Little pop-up on a jam job, 1 out.
Not the best catch we've seen in one of those situations, but a still pretty darn good one.
Well, he got after it. Here's Matt Kurian. Winslow changed their numbers, didn't they?
Oh, yeah. I have him down as 10.
So do I. Kurian, left-handed batting. Left fielder, swings and misses, strike 1. I think they got new uni since we were here.
I think you're correct, because I don't remember them looking like this. 33 what he's wore on the football field, right? 30-something, I thought.
High. I believe he was 33.
That's what I thought.
A ball and a strike on Matt Kurian.
He had an excellent football season.
Heck of a football player.
That Winslow basketball team was fun to watch, too.
1 ball, 1 strike. Strike 2, right in there. Thigh high.
One of the best games we've had all season, and we had the region finals. There's some really good games, but the game plan and the execution Winslow had against that Foxcroft team was so good.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Here it is. Swing and a miss. Strike 3 late on a fastball. And 4 of the 5 outs recorded by Jordan Benedict by strikeout. 2 outs. And here is Ben Thomas. Thomas, right-handed hitting third baseman. 2 outs, nobody on. Cony 3, Winslow nothing. Fastball up. Thomas, a freshman, good-looking player. We saw him against Waterville earlier. A lot of promise there.
He had, I think, a deep double, if I remember correctly, for one of the late that shot the gap.
Here's the 1-0. Right at the knees on the outside corner for a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike on Ben Thomas. 2 outs, nobody on. Benedict deals. Hard ground ball, and it is kicked, if you want to call it that, by Scott Franzosi.
He laid a lot of that.
Yeah, not much effort put into that.
This was defensive drills. Somebody's running, what do they call it, the rabbit drill. He's running around the bases.
I think I'd bench him. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Benedict looking for a 1-2-3 inning. Here's the pitch in the dirt off the chest there of Anderson Noyes. 2-2. Went halfway back to the mound.
Nice little return there for Benedict. Didn't have to worry about it.
It's like he's a pitchback. You ever have a pitchback when you were a kid?
I actually didn't play baseball. I was a soccer kid growing up, and then basketball was my favorite sport to play with friends along with football, and then I played lacrosse in high school.
I got a pitchback for Christmas in 1969, and it quite possibly is still the greatest Christmas gift I've ever gotten.
That's awesome.
I love that thing. That's in the dirt. Noyes stops at 3-2. That was the greatest invention and occupied me for hours in my backyard.
That's cool.
3 balls, 2 strikes. What a great gift that was. Benedict with the string out, the set, the 3-2. Got him. Strike 3 looking. And that is the 5th strikeout so far by Jordan Benedict. Nothing across for the Black Raiders in the 2nd inning. We go to the 3rd. The score, Cony 3, Winslow nothing. This is high school baseball on the Score.
Central Maine Community College in Auburn. Over 40 academic degrees and programs recognized as some of the best in the United States. Nursing, criminal justice, forensics, psychology, IT, education, culinary arts, and so much more. Offering one of the lowest tuition rates in New England. Plus, a top-seeded national champion producing athletics department. Central Maine Community College in Auburn. Find your passion. Go to cmcc.edu.
We have created our own drink company. The fastest growing sports drink in history.
We will run! We will run!
Ladies and gentlemen,
The monkey has pride!
this season, we are hydrated. The official sports drink of the UFC. It's time!
Oh, that's good.
Distributed by Valley Beverage of Lewiston.
When you're ready to tackle your next building project, no matter how big or small, depend on Hammond Lumber Company for the products and services you need. The knowledgeable staff at Hammond Lumber will be with you every step of the way and keep your project on schedule. From free estimating and project planning to design and drafting services, an extensive product inventory with a wide variety of brands to choose from, and of course, Hammond delivers from any of the locations across Maine and New Hampshire. Hammond Lumber Company, your building project partner.
First pitch to Anderson Noyes from Costigan was inside ball 1 here in the top of the 3rd. 3-0 Cony. Noyes, ground ball wide to first, goes by the first baseman. He gets back to first and safe. That'll be a base hit. It's probably a ball that Kelly should let go and let the second baseman get. Infield hit. And the lead man on for Noyes. Noyes, second time up. He was called out on strikes his first time. Here's Parker Morin. Tried to bunt his first time. Good bunt. Great play by Costigan off the mound to field it going toward the bag. That's smashed foul down the third base side. Great play by Costigan off the mound. It was going toward first base. He fielded and flipped it over to Kelly to get Morin. So Morin with 1 strike.
Yeah, that was definitely that was a bunt single if it wasn't for a great play by Costigan.
0-1, hard ground ball, and it is off the chest there of Thomas. Recovers the throw to first, and safe.
I thought for sure. I got to be honest. We'll see if we can tell from the replay here. Maybe not. He must have said simultaneous. I thought he tagged him.
Well, I'm benevolent today. I'm going to give him a base hit. So 2-1, nobody out. Here is Foster. Foster smashes one to left center field. It's in there for a base hit. And they're going to hold everybody up. Actually, there was more of a hump on that than I thought. They're going to hold everybody up, not try to run into it out here. So the bases are loaded. And here now is McKinney. First pitch is up for ball one.
I got to tell you,
Check that. This is McKinney.
I love umpires that tell you where it's, especially for the pitchers.
Breaking ball, bounced foul, absolutely.
Right? Because now, as a pitcher, it gets a credit to him because he's holding himself to a standard, and then for the pitcher, helps you know, okay, here's where the strike zone is.
So Noyes a single, Morin a single, Foster a single, and they're loaded up here. McKinney a ball and a strike. Breaking ball is hit to short. They get one there, and that's it, because scrambling back to second was Parker Morin. Little humpback line drive. And McKinney is out. First out of the inning. Jammed him just enough. And here's Lance Terrio. Terrio, a fielder's choice, stolen base, wild pitch, and a pass ball. Talk about a trip around the diamond. That's bounced foul, or is it? No, it's a strike. It was held there by Parmelo, 0-1.
A nice comeback pitch there from Costigan. Gets you an atom ball. Gets you a big first out.
One out. They're loaded, swung on, and missed a breaking ball that he was not even close to. 0-2 on Lance Terrio. On deck, Trent Hayward. 0-2 on Terrio. The set by Costigan. Bounce right back to him. He comes home. He almost threw it over the catcher's head, and they get the force there. If he had hurried that, they might have had a chance for a 1-2-3 double play. Instead, it's 1-2, and Noyes is out. Everybody moves up a base. Terrio's on the fielder's choice, and here is Hayward.
Yeah, I kind of hesitated there for a second.
Hayward with an RBI single to right his first time, that little looper. So 2 outs now. Curve in the dirt off the chest of Parmelo, and the wild pitch, and the run scores. So 2/3 of the way out of trouble was Costigan, and he hurts himself with a wild pitch. That's the second run to score on a wild pitch. And it's 4-0. Runners move up to second and third, respectively. Pitch is smashed into center field. That's a base hit. 1 run will score. 2 runs will score. And it's a 2-run single for Trent Hayward. And it's 6-0 Cony.
Number 13, pitcher, Jordan Benedict.
That one was hit hard. So 3 in for Benedict. Jordan with an RBI single to left his first time. 6-zip Cony. Grounded foul at the plate. 0-1. So the wild pitch allowed a run to score after 2 were out, and right after that, Benedict up now, but Hayward with that RBI single, good backhand stop by Parmelo. And it's a ball and a strike. The set by Costigan. 1-1 to Benedict. Check swing, and it's a ball, 2-1. Hutchinson on deck.
Yeah, Hayward already the heck of a start to the day. 2 hits, 2 RBIs, a run, and a stolen base.
Runner goes. The 2-1 is high, no throw. Benedict has the count his way, 3-1. And a stolen base by Hayward. Ball 4.
And I think Mike, now you see this, that hesitation you talked about when you had that possibly double play ball. He hesitates, goes home and gets the out, but doesn't get the second out. Now you see it coming back to bite you.
So a walk there to Benedict, and here is Tegan Hutchinson. That is in the dirt. Ball 1. Runner's going to go to third. The throw dropped by the third baseman, Thomas. That's got to be an error on Thomas. That's an easy out there if he holds on to that ball.
Yeah, they had him beat by a mile.
Runner held at first. Pitch was a ball to Tegan Hutchinson, who reached on an error by the third baseman his first time. Runner goes. Breaking ball is in there. No throw.
Can I interest you in some defensive indifference?
Yes.
Yeah, that one's not going to get thrown because you're not going to risk airmailing it.
1 ball, 1 strike on Hutchinson. Grabs the outside corner. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
That's a good break ball.
So Costigan trying to hold it right where it is. Here's the set. Pitch to Tegan Hutchinson. Late swing and a miss, strike 3, and he got him. And so Cony able to come up with 3 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3 runs on 4 hits. There was an error and 2 errors.
No, sorry, 2 left on. Sorry, you were right.
Okay,
I was helping you. I'm sorry.
3. Don't mess me up.
I'm sorry.
I was right in the middle of it there. So 3 runs. I got to count them again. 3 runs on 4 hits. 1 error, and 2 left on.
Yes, sir.
All right, there we go. Bottom of the 3rd inning we head. It's Cony 6 and Winslow nothing. This is high school baseball on the Score.
Spring is the season of rejuvenation and the perfect time to revitalize your home with Renewal by Andersen. Our spring savings event is only once a year. Call Renewal by Andersen to schedule your free window diagnosis and take advantage of this incredible limited time offer. We've installed over 4 million windows, earning us 4.7 stars in customer satisfaction. Call the number below or visit us online today. And remember, call now because these great savings end soon.
The better way to a better window. Renewal by Andersen.
I'm Drew.
I'm Jeremy.
We are JDH3 Designs. We're a Maine family offering laser engraving of just about anything and custom apparel. We love to work with other local businesses as well as people within the community to bring your design ideas to life.
JDH3 Designs. Visit their website at jdh3designs.com and like them on Facebook. JDH3 Designs. They customize just about anything.
Looking to begin or further your career in manufacturing and don't know where to start? Mid-State Machine is in need of CNC machinists at our Winslow facility, where we manufacture components for some of the most exciting industries: aerospace, defense, power generation. I'm Jeremy Stanford, manufacturing manager, and I personally want to invite you to come learn about the great pay and benefits Mid-State Machine has to offer. To apply, visit midstateusa.com. That's midstateusa.com, an equal opportunity employer. Come grow with us.
All righty, we head to the bottom of the 3rd inning here at Jack Nicholson Field in Winslow. And Will Parent leading off, right-handed batting right fielder. Parent facing Jordan Benedict, working on a shutout. Ball 1. It's Parent, Isaiah Costigan, and then Davian Costigan, 8-9-1.
Yeah, and Benedict dealing of the 6 outs recorded. He's got 5 Ks, and then he had that nice little pop-up that he caught right near the 3rd baseline.
Stretches. Here's the 1-0. Late swing and a miss. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Parent changed his number 2.
Yep. He is number 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Benedict pitches. Outside corner for a strike. Paint right there, 1-2.
Pitch framing at its finest. Noyce held it out there, made sure the ump got a good long look at it.
1 ball, 2 strikes. On Will Parent, Benedict deals. Chopped at it, missed it, strike 3. And the strikeouts pile up. That's 6 now for Benedict. And here is Isaiah Costigan, the right-handed batting pitcher. Number 9 hitter in the lineup. 1 out, nobody on. 1 base runner for Winslow. That was a 1-out walk to Neto in the 1st. Strike called. Fastball on the outside corner. 0-1 on Costigan.
Yeah, the first 8, right? So you've got 6 strikeouts, a walk, and then Kelly popped up, which Benedict caught.
The 0-1. Swing and a miss, high heat. Couldn't lay off up in his eyes. 0-2. Dabby and Costigan on deck. Benedict. The 2-strike pitch. Strike 3 called on the inside corner. And yet another strikeout. That is 7. And here is Davian Costigan. He was the first strikeout victim, leading the game off. Davian, right-handed batting, second baseman. High ball one.
His brother swung at it, so he figured he'd see if Davian was going to swing at that high cheese too.
1 ball, no strikes on Costigan. 2 outs, nobody on. 6-zip Cony. The 1-0. Fastball. 1 ball, 1 strike as he waves right through it.
Yeah, he's got a good one today. It's pop in the glove.
A ball and a strike on Costigan with 2 outs. Curve way out in front, 1-2. And right now you get the feeling that Benedict can throw whatever he wants up there, and they're going to swing at it and miss.
Yeah, it feels like he's got them all flummoxed. They can't catch up to the fastball, and then you're loading up for that fastball. It puts the parachute on the breaker, and you're way in front.
The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Strike 3 in the dirt. Picked up by Noyes. Throws to first for the put out there, and that's it as Benedict fans the side. Has 8 strikeouts through 3. Nothing across for the Raiders in the bottom of the third. We finished 3 in Winslow at Jack Nicholson Field. The score, Cony Rams 6, Winslow Black Raiders nothing. You're watching and listening to high school baseball on The Score.
Nokian Tires, available at 201 Tire Battery and Service, Route 201, Vassalboro. Your complete auto center. Mechanics you can trust. Nokian Tires to keep you safe on the road. Plus, 201 Tire Battery and Service is a state inspection station. They have batteries and accessories, including custom battery cables available. And of course, those great Nokian tires. 201 Tire Battery and Service, Route 201, Vassalboro.
I came for a visit and I just fell in love with it.
They just want to see you be you and just excel.
There's a lot of opportunities here.
It really gives me time to figure out what I want to do with my life.
It's a good stepping stone to get to where you want to be. The tuition is definitely part of what brought me here.
Credits transfer, that's huge, especially for a community college when you're trying to figure out what you want.
CM's the best place. Honestly, it's the best place. You got to be here to experience it.
Raising money for a cause, supporting our neighbors, helping to recognize those that should be recognized, providing educational opportunities, working together to make someone's day just a bit brighter. Our employees enjoy being a part of making our communities a better place to live and work. Skowhegan Savings Bank.
Right-handed batting Cooper Clark in there against Isaiah Costigan. They'll lead it off here in the 4th inning. Breaking ball has him way out in front. 0-1 on Clark, who struck out his first time, 1 of 3 strikeouts for Costigan. 1 in each inning. Has walked 1. That's in the dirt. 1 ball and 1 strike. Cooper Clark, then top of the order, Anderson Noyes and Parker Morin. 9-1-2.
I think Costigan's pitched pretty well, and
Yeah.
we already have, 2 errors for the Winslow defense, couple pass balls. I think he's pitched pretty well.
Yeah, a couple of hard hit balls, but there's another one, but it's right at the second baseman, snagged by brother Davey, and 1 out. But generally, he's been okay.
Yeah, against I think this Cony lineup, like you said, you're going to give up a few, but I think defensively he's also made some pitches to get you out a little earlier, that you should have been out earlier than you were.
Here's Noyes, the catcher, 3rd time around for him. Curve holds back, but it is a strike. Noyes called out looking to lead the game off, and then singled and scored 2. Ground ball to second. Right there is Costigan. Gobbles it up, throws to first, 2 outs. So Isaiah has settled down nicely here.
Did I have that wrong, Mike? I thought Noyes was the one that went out on the fielder's choice when the bases were loaded. Because he was the first man on, right? Or am I wrong?
I believe you're wrong, but...
Okay. My mistake, then. I'll have to figure that out.
1 out. Here is Morin. Morin takes 1 in the dirt for ball 1. Parker out today on a bunt. Good play by Costigan off the mound. 1-3, and then a single, and scored in the 3rd. 1 ball, no strikes. Check swing, and a foul ball. 1-1. That almost sounded like a wooden bat.
Yeah, it did.
1-1. In the dirt all the way to the backstop, 2-1. I always hope that someday they'd go back to wood bats because at the time, aluminum bats came into play, which was, I think, 70 or 71, because I remember getting one in Little League in 1970. That's a curve, and it's bounced to shortstop. Neto throws to first and got his man, and that's it. Nice, easy rocking chair inning for Isaiah Costigan. Couple of ground balls, little humpback line drive to second, and that's it. Nothing across for Cony in the fourth. We go to the bottom of the fourth. Score stays. Cony 6, Winslow nothing. This is high school baseball on the Score.
Notice the price of gas and oil lately? Thinking about a pellet stove? Pellets are a renewable resource that are economical, and pellet stoves don't have to be ugly or loud. Come talk to us at Somerset Stone & Stove. Let us explain why now is the best time to have your pellet stove installed. Wouldn't you love to have a gas stove or fireplace designed for your home? Let Somerset Stone & Stove design and install a Regency gas stove or fireplace that is just right for you. Let us customize your Regency gas stove or fireplace while you enjoy the beauty and warmth. Visit Somerset Stone & Stove in Oakland.
Manchester Motors is your official Coyote tractor dealer. If you work the land, you just got to be a jack-of-all-trades type. There's just too much to do. So if you got to be a welder, or a farmer, or a ditch digger, that's just who you are that day. Then tomorrow, you can be somebody else. Find your Coyote tractor at Manchester Motors, 1031 Western Avenue, Manchester.
Over 30 years ago, Paul and John A. Bowen set out on a mission to help aging Mainers stay in their own homes. Assistance Plus grew from their passion, dedication, and integrity where clients come first. Today, Assistance Plus serves not only the elderly, but clients with developmental and behavioral health challenges. Assistance Plus is here for you today and through all points of your life.
Right in a roll here as we go to the bottom of the fourth inning. Nice inning for Isaiah Costigan last inning, getting the side in order. And here is Tyler Neto to lead it off. Neto, the shortstop, has walked. He's the only base runner so far for Winslow. He walked and stole second and stayed right there.
Yeah, because of 9 outs recorded through 3 innings, 8 of them have been done via the strikeout.
Dominant performance so far by Jordan Benedict. Fastball, late swing and a miss, strike one. Neto, Willett, and Pomerleau, 2-3-4.
And as you pointed out with the walk and the only base runner, Neto's one of 2 batters in the starting lineup that hasn't struck out.
Benedict's 0-1. Curve, 0-2. He swung right through it.
Man, it just feels like, oh, and before we get too far ahead of ourselves, you were going to finish your aluminum bat story.
Yeah. The aluminum bat, I remember it was 1970 because it was my second year of Little League Baseball. Breaking ball popped up, a play for the third baseman, McKinney, in foul ground, and he squeezes it 1 out. So I remember we got one. It was team equipment. And, of course, I immediately harassed my mother to no end to take us up to Joseph's in Fairfield, which predates you being here, but it was the sporting goods store really for several hundred miles in a radius where they had everything. That is ball one. And she bought me an aluminum bat. It was a 30-ounce aluminum bat. And I walked around with it. I think I took it to school with me, for God's sakes. I love that aluminum bat. And it's one of the few times ever in the neighborhood, strike, 1 ball, 1 strike, that I had something in the neighborhood nobody else had.
Oh, okay.
I had the aluminum bat.
You were the cool
so, of
guy.
course, what we started doing with it? We started hitting Super Balls with it. And you could hit Super Balls about 9 miles with that thing. That one is inside, 2-1. But I'd always hoped, because the reason given to us back then was the price of wood. And that was the reason why that little leagues and high schools and really all amateur baseball was going to the aluminum bat. Breaking ball is outside, 3-1. The price of wood has fluctuated. Of course, it's back up now.
Yeah.
Ask anyone building a house.
Yeah.
But I had hoped, during the better wood economic times that it would come back at the amateur level, but it's not. And I don't think it ever will now. In the dirt, ball 4. So 1-out walk for Brady Willett, second base runner of the game for Winslow. And here's Tucker Parmelo, the catcher. He was called out on strikes.
You mentioned hitting the Super Balls. One of my favorite summer memories is I was friends with some kids who played a little bit in high school. They weren't great by any stretch, but we would get together, play tennis ball, baseball, which makes you feel awesome because those things jump off the bat.
That is a ball wide. 1 ball, no strikes, no doubt.
Made me feel great.
But, man, I mean, a Super Ball off a aluminum bat, crushed. 1 ball, no strikes. Right in there for a strike, pouring a fastball on the outside corner. 1-1 on Tucker Parmelo. Batting here with 1 out in the 4th inning. 6-0 Cony. On deck is Nolan Kelly. Benedict checks the runner. Throw over there, and back to the bag in time is Willett.
I will say in high school, my dad loved playing wiffle ball as a kid. There was a stretch where him and a few of my friends got into that. So then it became that competition of who could strike out who in the family.
Well, that one's all the way by. First baseman having to run it down Hayward. And the runner gets into second base. That is E1. And when you're ahead 6-0, and you have fanned 8 batters, there is no need to bother with that base runner at first base. None whatsoever.
And that's exactly why.
1 ball, 1 strike to Tucker Parmelo. Fastball bounced over the mound. Shortstop Morin ranges over. Fields makes a good throw. Good play by Morin. But Parmelo moves the runner over to third on the fielder's choice. He is out 6-3. And here is Nolan Kelly. Kelly, a little pop-up back to the pitcher his first time.
And then right there's a prime example. Morin, I think that carried him past the bag, but potentially a double play ball erased by throwing past first base.
Yep. So 2 outs, runner at third. That's a strike.
That's a knee bender right there.
0-1 on Kelly. 2 outs, runner at third for Benedict. Swing and a miss on a good breaking ball, 0-2. He pulled the string on that one. So Kelly in the hole, 2 strikes. 6-0 Cony. Benedict trying to keep it that way. Here's the set. The 0-2. Strike 3 called. He got him. Stood there and watched it like a house on the side of the road. So, runner stranded at third. No runs, no hits, no errors. No, check that, 1 error and 1 left on. And we have finished we finished 4. And the score. Man, I'm having a real problem with numbers today. That's why it says 4 up there. We have finished 4. The score, Cony 6 and Winslow 0. This is high school baseball. On the score.
At PJ Diggs, they know septic systems. Maybe your existing system is failing or it's a new house lot. You need new installation. Call PJ Diggs. They can bring their site evaluator to design the right septic system. Headed to camp? Ditch the outhouse for a newly installed system. How about a septic system for your campsite? Imagine your own private campground. Already have a septic design? PJ Diggs can install it for you. Call 431-4299. That's 431-4299. At PJ Diggs, they know septic systems. 131 Hinckley Road, Canaan.
Whittemore & Sons, your Coyote tractor dealer. Dependable sales and service for over 50 years. We are located on the Waterville Road in Skowhegan. Sales and service by a family who cares.
If you have been looking or wanting a complete heating, cooling, and plumbing contractor for residential or commercial all under one roof, Maine Preventative Maintenance is the only number you'll need. Maine Preventative Maintenance is also a registered and recommended heat pump installer with Efficiency of Maine. You may even be eligible for financing through Efficiency of Maine. Emergencies always happen at the most inconvenient times. Don't put it off any longer. Don't wait until something happens. Call Maine Preventative Maintenance today for peace of mind. Maine Preventative Maintenance, 465-4505, 465-4505.
Dixon's Country Market on the Neck Road, Benton has it all. Sunoco gas and 24-hour diesel, plus a jam-packed store with what you need to grab and go. And so much succulent food. Huge sandwiches, delicious wraps, and hand-tossed fresh dough-loaded pizza. They have drinks, snacks, fresh meat and cheese in their deli counter, plus local Lively's products that won't cost you a lot of money. And remember those whoopie pies? Delightful, delicious Dixon's Country Market in Benton, supporting local high school sports.
All right, as we go to the fifth here at Jack Nicholson Field in Winslow, we have a pitching change. Tyler Netto leaves shortstop. He comes into pitch. So Netto is into pitch, and going to shortstop is Isaiah Costigan. So they just do a swap. So Netto on the mound, Costigan is now at shortstop as we go to the fifth. Today's game brought to you by the Central Maine Motors Auto Group in Waterville, the dealer with no dock fees, where cars and trucks always cost you less, online at cmautogroup.com. Landon Foster leads it off for Cony. Foster out, first baseman unassisted on the ground, then singled to left and scored in the 3-run third. So let's see what Netto has on the mound. That one's all the way to the backstop, ball one. So Foster, McKenney, and Terrio, the iron of the Cony order, 3-4-5.
Yeah, for Costigan, 4 innings pitched, 3 Ks, 2 walks, 2 wild pitches, 6 hits, 5 earned runs, 6 total runs. Again, I thought he pitched fairly well.
That is not a bad outing. He threw strikes.
I thought his defense didn't help him a couple times.
They didn't, but he threw strikes.
Yeah.
Pitches in there for a strike. Netto kind of a short armor, 1 ball, 1 strike. Landon Foster.
2-1, Mike.
2-1. Hit to left. Kurian is there, and Matt makes the catch. Hit pretty well. Pretty easy play, though, for Kurian. 1 out.
Hardest hit ball we've seen.
There's Will McKenney.
That wind flagged out in centers at the moment laying down, and it feels like the wind's now blowing
from left field in.
Yeah, it just changed all afternoon.
Here's McKenney. Hit into a fielder's choice and line to second. Breaking ball is outside, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes on Wyatt McKenney. Got girls lacrosse tomorrow, Lincoln Academy at Messalonsky. Game time 5:30. In the dirt, 2-0.
Should be a good one. Like I was saying at the beginning, when you right at the beginning of the broadcast, when you mentioned that Messalonsky team started 0-2 against Brunswick and Massabesic, and those games are not close, and then they have absolutely smashed everyone since.
Speaking of smash, that's it to center field, and playing it on a hop there is Willette. Didn't want to take a shot at it, and it's a base hit. Foster is on with 1 out. McKenney on with 1 out. Foster just flied to left. So McKenney on with a 1-out single. Here's Lance Terrio. So Lincoln Academy at Messalonsky girls lacrosse tomorrow. Then Wednesday at 4:30, Hampton Academy and Skowhegan baseball from Colby. High, ball 1. Terrio today has reached on a fielder's choice, then stole a base, then advanced to third on a wild pitch and scored on a pass ball. He got a free pass around the bases. 1 ball here. Ontario, runner goes, pitches a strike, the throw wide. It gets into center field, and getting right up and scrambling to third is McKenney. That's an error on the catcher. So E2, give him a steal. And an E2.
That is already the 5th stolen base for Cony.
And a 1 ball, 1 strike count here, Ontario. High, 2-1. On deck is Trent Hayward. 2 balls, 1 strike. Terrio, the left fielder, awaits. Hard ground ball to shortstop. Side saddle there by Costigan. Throws, got him. Run comes in to score. Give an RBI to Terrio. McKenney scores, and it's 7-0.
That was a really kind of, I don't want to call it lackadaisical, but kind of just a whoop.
Well, he's lucky that it hit the glove without his body in front of it. Swing and a miss by Hayward. Strike 1. Hayward with a little single to right his first time. That drove in a run. And then last time also singled. So he's 2 for 2 on the day. 2 outs. A run in. That's a ball. 1 strike. On Trent Hayward, the first baseman. The set by Neto. High pop-up. That's going to be close to us. Parmelo in foul ground. And that is an error. Just tipped off the glove. So another error, E2. And life here for Trent Hayward. Winslow should be out of the inning. 1-2. Check swing, he did go. The throw to first and the put-out recorded there, and that's it. So a swinging third, strike batter out 2-3, and that's it. But Cony manufactures a run. They get a run on a hit. There was an error in the inning and no runners left on. We go to the bottom of the 5th in Winslow. It's Cony 7, Winslow nothing. You're watching and listening to high school baseball on The Score.
Casella Waste. You see their trucks everywhere all the time. That's because they're out taking care of customers like you. Roll-off dumpsters, they've got them 15 to 50 yards. And they're in your neighborhood picking up the trash so you don't have to worry about it. Weekly, bi-weekly, or monthly from 2 to 10 yards. Casella Waste will also deliver portable toilets when and where you need them. And they offer septic services. Call to learn more about Casella Waste. 872-8257, 872-8257 for Casella Waste.
For us, it's a family business that is steeped in tradition. You know, our relationship with Waterville goes back a long ways. Over the years, we've been fortunate enough to grow, and we've been able to grow with the town. We look at the work that we do as something bigger than just the sale of a car or the servicing of an automobile. We're here to be a part of something bigger than just ourselves by giving back to the community with our time and our energy, because it's all about taking care of people.
Central Maine Community College in Auburn. Over 40 academic degrees and programs recognized as some of the best in the United States. Nursing, criminal justice, forensics, psychology, IT, education, culinary arts, and so much more. Offering one of the lowest tuition rates in New England. Plus, a top-seeded national champion producing athletics department. Central Maine Community College in Auburn. Find your passion. Go to cmcc.edu.
Well, right-hander Jordan Benedict is working on a masterpiece so far through 4. All of the hits in this game belong to the Cony Rams. And Benedict has fanned 6, 8, 9.
They fell off last inning. He had 8 through 3, just 1 in the 4th.
Kurian struck out in the 2nd. Hits that one high to center field. Foster, easy play. 1 out. A high fly ball, and Kurian is gone. 1 pitch, 1 out. Here is Ben Thomas. Thomas out looking.
That
One of the 9 strikeouts.
I was going to say, Kurian just got under that thing and just golfed it out to center field.
A very high fly ball. And here's Thomas, the freshman. Ready to swing against Benedict. 7-0 Winslow. Fastball for a strike. Benedict has been ahead in the count all day.
And Benedict threw 4 in the 3rd now. 9 Ks, 2 walks. That's it.
0-1, swing and a miss. High fastball.
Chasing that high cheese will get you nothing.
0-2. Parent on deck. Noise the sign. Benedict deals. Wide. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Playing pretty much straight up in the outfield. 1-2. Here's the pitch. In the dirt, 2-2 now on Ben Thomas. 1 out, nobody on. It is the bottom of the 5th. 7-zip Winslow. Benedict ready. Here's the pitch. 3-2. It's in the dirt.
He had him 0-2. 3 not close ones.
Not close at all, really. So let's see what Thomas gets here from Benedict on the 3-2. Here's the set. Here's the 3-2 pitch. He walked in ball 4, so the kid waited him out. Draws a walk, the third issued by Benedict today. And here's Parent, who struck out his first time. So Thomas running at first in a 7-0 game. And if Benedict throws over there, here's the set. He does! And the runner is back.
I think it's just because you tempted him with it that time.
It's almost like it's a built-in defense mechanism.
Like you said, I don't think Thomas is really going to go anywhere.
He's going nowhere. The 1-0 fouled back. 1 ball, 1 strike. I mean, if this were Major League Baseball, I'd fine the pitcher for throwing over there. I don't think they can fine Jordan Benedict.
You got to run laps.
That's definitely on my agenda. Chopped at a breaking ball and missed it.
He's got to wash the socks.
I'm for that too. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here's the set by Benedict. In the dirt, great stop by Noyes.
Yeah, as good as Benedict has been today, give a shout out to his battery mate. Noyes has made some good stops to help maybe keep potentially an unearned run off the board.
2-2. Benedict looks over at first, comes to the set. Pitch to Parent, strike 3 called, he's out. 2 outs. And here is Isaiah Costigan.
Number 11, Isaiah Costigan.
That was punch out number 10.
Costigan struck out his first and only time. Curve way out in front, a wave and a miss, strike 1. 0-1 on Isaiah Costigan. 2 outs, runner at first. Benedict. Swing and a miss, strike 2. That breaking ball has got Isaiah Costigan befuddled.
Think he goes to it again, or you think he loads up and throws him cheese?
I would.
Yeah.
I'd throw it again. I don't think he can catch up to a fastball either, but here's the set.
I think if he does throw him a fastball, it's going to be high.
Breaking ball, swung on and missed, strike 3, and Noyes applies the tag, and that is it. That's 11 strikeouts now for Jordan Benedict. He walks a man, wraps a fly ball, and a couple of strikeouts around that. No runs, no hits, no errors, 1 left. We go to the 6th inning, and the score is Cony 7 and Winslow nothing. This is high school baseball on The Score.
When you're ready to tackle your next building project, no matter how big or small, depend on Hammond Lumber Company for the products and services you need. The knowledgeable staff at Hammond Lumber will be with you every step of the way and keep your project on schedule. From free estimating and project planning to design and drafting services, an extensive product inventory with a wide variety of brands to choose from, and of course, Hammond delivers from any of their locations across Maine and New Hampshire. Hammond Lumber Company, your building project partner.
Spring is the season of rejuvenation and the perfect time to revitalize your home with Renewal by Andersen. Our spring savings event is only once a year. Call Renewal by Andersen to schedule your free window diagnosis and take advantage of this incredible limited time offer. We've installed over 4 million windows, earning us 4.7 stars in customer satisfaction. Call the number below or visit us online today. And remember, call now because these great savings end soon.
The better way to a better window. Renewal by Andersen.
I'm Drew.
I'm Jeremy.
We are JDH3 Designs. We're a Maine family offering laser engraving of just about anything and custom apparel.
We love to work with other local businesses as well as people within the community to bring your design ideas to life.
JDH3 Designs. Visit their website at jdh3designs.com and like them on Facebook. JDH3 Designs. They customize just about anything.
Jordan Benedict, who is spinning a beauty on the mound, is going to lead off here in the 6th inning. He's been up twice. He has singled in a run, scored in the 2nd inning, and walked his last time up. Takes ball 1 from Tyler Netto here, leading off the 6th inning. 7-0 Cony. Bounced foul. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Whoa.
And Benedict, along with his teammates, have banged out all of the hits in the game. What were you owing about? Was that a good play?
Nice catch by the third base coach.
Darn Plord, okay. Give him props.
Got
1 ball, 1 strike. In the dirt by Palmer Lowe, and it's 2-1.
Yeah, I mean, we started our video streaming coverage last spring, and if you have watched baseball baseball or softball in particular, you've heard Mike Violent say
Violent,
excuse me, Vike.
Violence does not solve anything, AJ.
Mike.
Although I would like to see the Bruins get violent in their series with Florida. Anyway,
Mike,
3-1.
You've heard Mike Violet say, I am benevolent. Is that what you said?
Benevolent, yes. Yeah. That's hit to center field. And there is Willett, and he makes the catch. 1 out on a high fly ball to center by Jordan Benedict. 1 up, 1 out. Here's Tegan Hutchinson, who has reached on an error and struck out.
Meaning he is a rough grader when it comes to errors.
Usually I am.
Fans, third base coaches, they all get them.
Everybody's fair game. You're all going to be scored. The pitch is a strike. Now, on the outside corner by Netto, 0-1.
Now I'm kind of hoping. We've had some really great plays, and do not stop making those high school baseball and softball players of Central Maine. I want to see a fan make a great play.
Hasn't happened yet. Little bouncer out in front, scrambling off the mound. Netto. Now Parmelo throws, and they get him. So Tucker Parmelo out of the catcher's box makes the play, 2-3.
Now batting for Cony, number 2, Matt Boston.
Oop. We got a pinch hitter here for Clark. Matt Boston is going to hit. So Boston hits for Clark. Clark struck out, line to short. That's a ground ball to third. Thomas fields. Thomas fires. Good play. And it's a rocking chair inning for Tyler Netto. 1, 2, 3. Fly ball, little ground ball out in front, and a ground ball to third, and that's the end of that. Nothing across for Cony in the 6th. To the bottom of the 6th we go. The score is Cony 7, Winslow nothing. You're watching and listening to high school baseball on The Score.
Looking to begin or further your career in manufacturing and don't know where to start? Mid-State Machine is in need of CNC machinists at our Winslow facility, where we manufacture components for some of the most exciting industries: aerospace, defense, power generation. I'm Jeremy Stanford, manufacturing manager, and I personally want to invite you to come learn about the great pay and benefits Mid-State Machine has to offer. To apply, visit midstateusa.com. That's midstateusa.com, an equal opportunity employer. Come grow with us.
Discover the printing experience you've been searching for at SBS Carbon Copy on 54 Main Street in Waterville. Tired of getting lost in big box stores? Whether you need unique business cards or large format printing up to 44 inches wide, customized invitations that scream you, we've got it all. Our team is here to print, copy, or scan with a smile. Fast, affordable, and with a touch of personality. Don't settle for ordinary. Dash over to mainprintingservices.com, where printing's personal, not puzzling.
Nokian Tires, available at 201 Tire Battery and Service, Route 201, Vassalboro. Your complete auto center. Mechanics you can trust. Nokian Tires to keep you safe on the road. Plus, 201 Tire Battery and Service is a state inspection station. They have batteries and accessories, including custom battery cables available. And of course, those great Nokian tires. 201 Tire Battery and Service, Route 201, Vassalboro.
Mike Violet and AJ Knight back here live. Our Score crew here as well with Tyler Rigney. Who's Tyler Finley? I have no idea who that is.
You get a
Tyler
cousin
Rigney
or something?
and Galen Neal. There have been 7 hits in this ball game. All of them belong to the Cony Rams, as Jordan Benedict has 11 strikeouts. And it's the top of the order, Davian Costigan, who was fanned twice to lead off here in the bottom of the 6th. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike one. He wanted that high fastball, and he came nowhere close.
I was say Benedict here in the 6th went to the well for that one, didn't he?
0-1 on Costigan. Curve is wide, 1 ball, 1 strike. 11 strikeouts for Benedict, 3 walks.
Yeah, 3 in the first, 2 in the second, 3 in the third, 1 in the fourth, and 2 in the 5th.
1 ball, 1 strike on Costigan. Low, 2-1. It is Costigan, Neto, and Ouellette top of the order for Winslow here in the 6th. Jordan Benedict working on a beauty. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Benedict deals. Wide, 3-1. Benedict has walked 3.
That's really the only thing I think that stood out is, right, 3-ball count, he's walked 3. One of those is Ben Thomas, who he was up 0-2 on.
The sign from Noyes, the set by Benedict, and the 3-1. Swing and a miss. He went after that high fastball. That was ball 4.
Yeah, it was.
Costigan could not lay off, and the string out now on the Winslow second baseman. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Benedict to the set. The full count pitch. Hit right back through the middle. There it goes. The no-hitter is gone, snagged by Hutchinson at second, but there will be no, and that ball came in, and it almost got Benedict on the way by. I don't know what Cony was doing there, and unfortunately for Winslow, the base runner there, Costigan wasn't paying attention. He could have gotten second. So 5 no-hit innings for Jordan Benedict before Davian Costigan breaks it up. Leading off here in the 6th, and here is Tyler Neto. Neto, that is into left field, and that's in there for a base hit. So Neto dunks one in front of Terrio in left, and after 5 no-hit innings, the first 2 batters in the 6th have reached on base hits for Winslow. So as Mel Allen used to say, how about that? So 2 on, nobody out. And here's Brady Ouellette. Has struck out, reached on an error. That's a strike. So Benedict, 5 no-hit innings before Costigan gets him leading off the 6th. And then Neto follows that with a base hit. The 1-0 is up. Check that the 0-1 is up. 1 ball, 1 strike. And time called, and Anderson Noyes going to go out for a chat. Meantime, the plate umpire will do some housekeeping. Gives us time to tell you Lincoln Academy, Messalonsky girls lacrosse tomorrow night, 5:30 from Oakland. And then Wednesday night, it's baseball, Hamden Academy and Skowhegan. Should be a good one. 2 really strong Class A North teams. Hamden Academy #1 and undefeated. 4:30 is game time there. 1 ball, 1 strike here on Brady Ouellette. Benedict ready. Fastball swung on and missed, 1-2. 1-2 on Ouellette. Pomerleau on deck. Pomerleau is 0 for 2. A lot of guys are today. The 1-2. Got him. Swing and a miss, strike 3. 12th strikeout. Ouellette is gone. 1 out, still 2 on. And here's Pomerleau out looking, and a ground ball to short. There's our friend Mr. Wind again. Benedict. The sign from Noyes, the set by the right-hander, and he steps off. Winslow dugout getting into it. Here's the set by Benedict. The 2 does not happen. And here's a case of a young pitcher totally psyching himself out. He's got a 7-0 lead. He pitched 5 no-hit innings. Get the hitter out. Showing bunt is Parmelo. Sure, you want to do that? That's fine. Want to give me an out? I'll take that, and Benedict does. Because that's 2 outs.
I'm kind of surprised to see that, especially, right,
that's your cleanup hitter.
Yeah, you're trailing. Why? Swing away.
Here's Nolan Kelly. Kelly is popped back to the pitcher, a little pop-up between the mound and the third baseline, and then out looking. So Benedict now with 2 outs, runners on second and third. Popped up over us, foul and out of play. 0-1 on Kelly. Kelly, the Black Raiders' first baseman. Benedict stretches, pitches, curve, a strike, 0-2. So Jordan Benedict 1 strike away from getting out of a jam. The only one. Well, there was that runner at third in the first inning, or second. Swing and a miss, strike 3, and he does get out of it. Benedict gives up his first 2 hits of the day and strands runners at second and third. No runs, 2 hits, no errors, and 2 left, 2 strikeouts in the inning for Jordan Benedict. He's got 13 now, and we have finished 6 in Winslow. The score, Cony 7, Winslow nothing. It's high school baseball on The Score.
I came for a visit, and I just fell in love with it.
They just want to see you be you and just excel.
There's a lot of opportunities here.
It really gives me time to figure out what I want to do with my life.
It's a good stepping stone to get to where you want to be. The tuition is definitely part of what brought me here.
You know, credits transfer, that's huge, especially for a community college when you're trying to figure out what you want.
CM's the best place. Honestly, it's the best place. You got to be here to experience it.
Raising money for our cause, supporting our neighbors, helping to recognize those that should be recognized, providing educational opportunities, working together to make someone's day just a bit brighter. Our employees enjoy being a part of making our communities a better place to live and work. Skowhegan Savings Bank.
Notice the price of gas and oil lately? Thinking about a pellet stove? Pellets are a renewable resource that are economical, and pellet stoves don't have to be ugly or loud. Come talk to us at Somerset Stone & Stove. Let us explain why now is the best time to have your pellet stove installed. Wouldn't you love to have a gas stove or fireplace designed for your home? Let Somerset Stone & Stove design and install a Regency gas stove or fireplace that is just right for you. Let us customize your Regency gas stove or fireplace while you enjoy the beauty and warmth. Visit Somerset Stone & Stove in Oakland.
Manchester Motors is your official Coyote tractor dealer. If you work the land, you just got to be a jack-of-all-trades type. There's just too much to do. So if you got to be a welder, or a farmer, or a ditch digger, that's just who you are that day. Then tomorrow, you can be somebody else. Find your Coyote tractor at Manchester Motors, 1031 Western Avenue, Manchester.
We have reached the 7th inning. Mike Violet, AJ Knight, our score crew back here at Jack Divison Field in Winslow, 7-0. Cony, top of the order up here. Anderson Noyes against Tyler Netto. Noyes has, that one's fouled to the right, out of play. Anderson Noyes leading off in catching today for Cony. Caught looking. He has singled and scored and then grounded to second his last time. Facing Tyler Netto, this is his 3rd full inning of work. Has allowed just 1 run. Fastball is high, 1 ball, 1 strike. So Noyes, Morin, and Foster here in the 7th. Held back, it's a ball, 2-1.
Yeah, I know it's 7-0 here in the 7th, but to be honest with you, I think Winslow has a few miscues in a team that's rebuilding, right? You kind of expect that. You hope not. But I got to be honest, I thought they've...
That one's all the way. Did it hit him? Hit the bill of his hat?
It looked like it. That was what that sounded like. Tough to tell there from replay, but I think that clocked off the top of his helmet.
Well, he's not going to first. It's just a ball.
But to finish my point, I thought that Winslow's actually played well. I think Cony's kind of had a couple hard hit balls, but has just been able to take advantage of some Winslow mistakes.
All right, now time called. And now time is in. 3-1. Neto to Noyes. That's ball 4. And for Neto, that's his first walk. Here's Morin. Morin out pitcher to first on a good play by the starter Isaiah Costigan. He singled and scored in the third and then grounded to short last time. Throw to first. What are you snickering at?
Just every time anybody throws the first ever. At this point, I'll probably laugh in a major league game when it happens.
I've turned you into one, haven't I?
Yeah.
Check swing, but he went. That's a strike on Morin. 0-1.
And no appeal process.
And, we saw, was it last Friday against Skowhegan? Littlefield threw a lot to first, but clearly has a very good move.
Yeah.
And very good command, and it was a close game when he was doing it. That one is all the way to the backstop. That's a wild pitch. Not stopping at second, all the way to third is Noyes. So a wild pitch gets him all the way to third.
Yeah, Noyes took off and was, I think, going to comfortably steal, and then you get the wild pitch, and he's able to go all the way to third because he was already running.
1 ball, 1 strike on Parker Morin. High, 2-1. Morin, the Cony shortstop.
Morin, of course, one of the, I think it was 4 returning Cony batters that hit over 300 last year.
Breaking ball is grounded and snagged by the third baseman, Thomas. Long throw, not a good throw, and it gets by the first baseman. Thomas made a fine play, but threw it away. That's an error on the third baseman, and Noyes comes in to score, and it's 8-0.
Which is unfortunate because that was a heck of a snag.
Excellent. So Morin at second. He does get an RBI. That one is a 58-footer and snagged nicely there by Tucker Parmelo. Ball 1 to Landon Foster. Foster out first unassisted. Singled and scored in the third, fly to left last time. Little cue shot off the end of the bat, foul. 1 ball, 1 strike. Runner at second. Nobody out. Ground ball to short. Costigan fields. Good strong throw. Got him. Runner will advance. No throw by the first baseman. Smart play to hang on to it. Morin over to third on the fielder's choice. Foster's out 6-3. 1 out. Here's Wyatt McKenney. McKenney has walked, lined to second, and then singled last time and went around the bases and scored on a stolen base, an error by the catcher, and then a ground ball. That's in there for a strike. 0-1 to Wyatt McKenney. 1 out, 1 in, 1 on in the 7th. Popped up. The wind will blow that out of play. 0-2.
Yeah, right off the visiting dugout. Costigan a good shortstop. He's
made some nice plays.
It kind of gives me a little bit of a skip in my breath there because he kind of meanders into it a little bit, but he makes them.
He's kind of nonchalant, which you could, I think, also define as kind of cool out there. That's looped over his head. He won't get it. And coming in to score is Morin, and it's 9-0. Just got enough to get it over the infield, and Morin comes in to score. And it's 9-0. That's an RBI single for McKenney. And we've got a pinch hitter here. Got number 5 for Cony.
Was Matt Boston, but then they said that was 2.
All right, ground ball right to first. Fielded there by the first baseman, Kelly. Tags the bag, 2 outs. So 3 unassisted. Runner McKenney advances to second. And here is Trent Hayward. Hayward has singled and scored. Has driven into with an RBI single and out last time on a little nubber out in front, 2-3. Check that, he struck out last time. He was out 2-3 on the drop third strike. That's popped into foul ground. Thomas, it's an adventure over there, and he makes the catch. Not an easy day to field a high fly pop-up like that, and Thomas squeezes that one, and that's it for Cony in their half of the seventh inning. But the Rams get a couple of runs. There was an error in the inning and one base hit. We go to the bottom of the seventh inning. Last call for the Winslow Bulldogs, the Winslow Black Raiders. It's Cony 9 and Winslow nothing. This is high school baseball on The Score.
Over 30 years ago, Paul and John A. Bowen set out on a mission to help aging Mainers stay in their own homes. Assistance Plus grew from their passion, dedication, and integrity where clients come first. Today, Assistance Plus serves not only the elderly, but clients with developmental and behavioral health challenges. Assistance Plus is here for you today and through all points of your life.
At PJ Diggs, they know septic systems. Maybe your existing system is failing or it's a new house lot. You need new installation. Call PJ Diggs. They can bring their site evaluator to design the right septic system. Headed to camp? Ditch the outhouse for a newly installed system. How about a septic system for your campsite? Imagine your own private campground. Already have a septic design? PJ Diggs can install it for you. Call 431-4299. That's 431-4299. At PJ Diggs, they know septic systems. 131 Hinkley Road, Canaan.
Whittemore & Sons, your Coyote tractor dealer. Dependable sales and service for over 50 years. We are located on the Waterville Road in Skowhegan. Sales and service by a family who cares.
So with Jordan Benedict having lost his no-hitter with 5 no-hit innings in the books and then 2 hits to lead off the 6th inning, the Cony Rams will go to their bullpen and bring in left-hander Max Tibbetts. He'll come in now for Coach Don Plord. Tibbetts throws pretty hard. Different look for sure. And it'll be lefty on lefty here. A tough assignment for Matt Kirian. Matt today has struck out swinging and got under one and hit a high fly ball to Foster in center field.
Yeah, that's an understatement. He rainbowed that out to center field.
So Tibbetts comes on to pitch.
Yeah, finish. So Benedict, 6 innings pitched, 13 Ks, 3 walks, and 2 hits.
Ball 1, fastball a little bit up. 1 ball, no strikes on Matt Kirian. Tibbetts trying to finish off a shutout. The 1-0. Swing and a miss. 1-1. Tibbetts ready. Here's the set and the 1-1. Foul tipped at the plate, 1-2. So Kirian, Thomas, and Parent scheduled here in the 7th. 9-0 Cony. Tibbetts ready. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a miss, a breaking ball. He pulled the string on that one, strike 3. So that is the 14th strikeout of the day by Cony pitching. 2 outs. Here's the third baseman, Ben Thomas. He is one of those 14 victims. He was called out on strikes in the 2nd, walked in the 5th. Facing the left-hander Tibbetts. Held back on a high fastball. Ball 1. One ball, no strikes. That's in there for a strike. 1-1. Parent on deck. A ball and a strike. Tibbetts deals. Foul tipped. Goes off the catcher's mask. 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Tibbetts ready. Sign from Noyes. Here's the set. The 1-2. Got him. Swing and a miss, strike 3. So Tibbetts pouring coals here. Has fanned both batters. 2 outs. And here is Parent. Parent has struck out twice. He has struck out swinging and struck out looking. Tibbetts trying to finish it off. Could be it right there. Ground ball to second, fielded by the second baseman, throws to first. That is the ball game. And so Tibbetts comes on and has a very easy 7th inning, 2 strikeouts and a ground ball to second, and that is it. Nothing across for the Winslow Black Raiders in the 7th inning. Final score in this one, Cony Rams 9 and the Winslow Black Raiders nothing. The final line scores and our score player of the game. Coming up next, this is high school baseball on The Score.
If you have been looking or wanting a complete heating, cooling, and plumbing contractor for residential or commercial all under one roof, Maine Preventative Maintenance is the only number you'll need. Maine Preventative Maintenance is also a registered and recommended heat pump installer with Efficiency of Maine. You may even be eligible for financing through Efficiency of Maine. Emergencies always happen at the most inconvenient times. Don't put it off any longer. Don't wait until something happens. Call Maine Preventative Maintenance today for peace of mind. Maine Preventative Maintenance, 465-4505, 465-4505.
Dixon's Country Market on the Neck Road, Benton has it all. Sunoco gas and 24-hour diesel, plus a jam-packed store with what you need to grab and go. And so much succulent food. Huge sandwiches, delicious wraps, and hand-tossed fresh dough-loaded pizza. They have drinks, snacks, fresh meat and cheese in their deli counter, plus local Lively's products that won't cost you a lot of money. And remember those whoopie pies? Delightful, delicious Dixon's Country Market in Benton, supporting local high school sports.
Casella Waste. You see their trucks everywhere all the time. That's because they're out taking care of customers like you. Roll-off dumpsters, they've got them 15 to 50 yards. And they're in your neighborhood picking up the trash so you don't have to worry about it. Weekly, bi-weekly, or monthly from 2 to 10 yards. Casella Waste will also deliver portable toilets when and where you need them. And they offer septic services. Call to learn more about Casella Waste. 872-8257, 872-8257 for Casella Waste.
For us, it's a family business that is steeped in tradition. You know, our relationship with Waterville goes back a long ways. Over the years, we've been fortunate enough to grow, and we've been able to grow with the town. We look at the work that we do as something bigger than just the sale of a car or the servicing of an automobile. We're here to be a part of something bigger than just ourselves by giving back to the community with our time and our energy, because it's all about taking care of people.
Final line scores in this one for the victorious Cony Rams. 9 runs, 8 hits. They made 1 error. They left 3. For Winslow, no runs, 2 hits, 5 errors, and 5 left on a yeoman outing for Jordan Benedict, our score player of the game. He goes 6, 5 of them hitless, gave up 2 hits to lead off the 6th inning, 1 by Davian Costigan, 1 by Tyler Netto. That's it. 6 innings, 2 hits, no runs. He walked 3 and fanned 13. And Jordan Benedict is our score player of the game. He gets the CMCC bag of swag. A bag of swag, of course, from CMCC, filled with swag, that is, from our friends at Valley Beverage. Some sparkling ice, some Prime, the coveted score player of the game keychain, and the score player of the game t-shirt. So congratulations to Jordan Benedict, the latest and greatest score player of the game.
Arguably, besides maybe Illinois against Nokomis, probably the best pitching performance we've had on a broadcast for sure. He got pulled, I think, in the 7th. I think he, after he gave up that hit, kind of lost his groove a little bit, and I think the right call, you were up 9-0 at that point anyway.
No sense to waste the bullets there. Save them for another time. So Jordan Benedict, our score player of the game. This is just game 1 of a 6-game week. For us tomorrow, it's back to the lacrosse side of things on the girls' side. Got another look at Messalonsky taking on Lincoln Academy tomorrow, 5:30 on the score. From Oakland, Wednesday, it's baseball. Hamden Academy taking on Skowhegan at Colby at 4:30. Our whole schedule is at centralmainsports.com. The vault also there, open 24/7. Absolutely free access to every game we've ever done. Same thing on our YouTube channel as well. Please go and subscribe to our YouTube channel at Central Maine Sports. Click the notifications bell and get all of the notifications that we send out. So that's going to do it for us. For Tyler Rigney, Galen Neal, AJ Knight, I'm Mike Violet saying so long from Jack Nivison Field in Winslow. Final score in this one this afternoon, the Cony Rams 9 and the Winslow Black Raiders 0.
You've been listening to another high school sports presentation on The Score, supported by these great local sponsors: Central Maine Community College, Central Maine Motors Auto Group, Hammond Lumber Company, Mid-State Machine, Whittemore & Sons, Somerset Stone and Stove, 201 Tire Battery and Service, PJ Diggs, Renewal by Anderson, Assistance Plus, Valley Beverage, Maine Preventative Maintenance, The Harry J. Smith Company, SBS Carbon Copy, JDH3 Design, Dixon's Country Market, and by Casella Waste. Stay tuned for a lot more live video and audio of high school baseball, softball, and girls and boys high school lacrosse. All available at centralmainsports.com, 1160thescore.com, and our YouTube channel at Central Maine Sports. Please go and subscribe. You found the place for local sports, Sports Radio 1160.